Hey, what's going on here? We doing cosmic weather? Let's do it! Another episode of cosmic weather. Come on, let's get the gear on. Let's get hopping. Let's see what happens. What the universe can bring to us today. Let's see. Arm the torpedoes for the sound machine. We're about to take off with some cosmic weather. Here we go. Ready? Dun 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 dun. Okay. Record. Welcome to Saturday, February 12th version of the Cosmic Weather. I'm Kelly Lee Fitt. Today, the moon is in its crescent phase. The crescent phase is when the moon is just 3.5 days past the new moon phase, where it's just opening up. You know, crescent means comes from the root cre, which means growing one. You know, to grow, like create, to create. So the moon is creating its cycle. And pretty soon we're gonna have a full moon. But right now we're still trying to pop the seed through the surface. You know what I'm saying? Bloop, 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 bloop. We gotta get the seed going on. And so today the moon is about crescenting, and the crescent phase is the best time to work on your talents and your skills, because whatever you work on down the road, when other phases come, they sprout into, you know, expression. We had early this morning. We had today's the Saturn day. The sun rose at 7:24 and started the Saturn hour. Good day for organization. Good day for structure. Good day for cleaning up your messes, which I can do with my desk here. But actually, the moon was sextile Venus today. You know, now the moon's over in Aries, sextiling Venus back to Aquarius. Before it was on Venus, now it's moved forward about 60 degrees, 2 signs away. So it's sextiling back to Venus, saying, "Hey, Venus, what's up?" Moon is all about emotional expression. Venus is about love. Good morning to break out the love, the harmony vibe. I slept through it myself, but hey. Sun sextile Pluto later in the day. What is Sun sextile Pluto? Sun sextile Pluto is creative transformation. We've been talking about this for several days now. It's going on now. The moon, the sun, the creative life force of the solar system is making its sextile, the angle of excitement, empowerment, and synthesis with Pluto, the dark lord of the underworld. I'd like to look at the solar system as kind of a macro cosmic picture of like a yin-yang symbol, where like the sun's at one little shiny like dot, and Pluto's at the other end, this dark void, and then, and together they symbolize these two extremes of the light and the vision space and the shadow space. Vision space, shadow space, vision space, shadow space. And so we're all kind of in the middle going, whoa, what's this incredible like vortex between the two? But anyway, Sun sextile Pluto is the time when they come together and they work together. Vision space working with shadow space to create ultimate transformation in our lives. Of course, the sun's in Aquarius. Pluto's over in Sagittarius, destroying and giving rebirth to our religions, our belief systems, our philosophies, our greater ethics. My book, Living the Mystery, The Physics of Consciousness, which is coming together. I'm going to have some chapters up on the website soon, so you can check it out. Baby, it's coming from a galactic transmission, because in 2006, Pluto is going to cross the galactic center for the first time in our human awareness. Isn't that amazing? Okay, next, we got, what else we got? We got Moon sextile Neptune coming on right now, as I'm doing this. Perfect time for videoing the first version of a cosmic weather segment. The moon is about emotional expression, sextile is about excitement, empowerment. Neptune's about, I like to call Neptune the old goddess of the sea, Ea, or I like to call it Maya, illusion, because, you know, Neptune's the planet of delusion, escapism, but also universal imagination, you know. And so, with this Pluto energy and this Neptune energy tuning into the luminary today, Yeats said, life is not a problem to be solved, but a mystery to be lived and a source of revelation. And remember a poem the other day about the Neptune poem about listening at the shores of the great silence? Today's a great day to listen at the shores of the great silence. I think I'm going to go to the gym today and do my workout, you know? I'm going to be like, I do my astronautic workout, you know, I get on the bench and be like, Aries, Taurus. I sink into the arc like, Gemini. I do sets of 12, you know? You got to do sets of 12 with the zodiac, 12 signs, 12 planets, 12 houses. Saturn hour is 1:41. We got a Saturn power hour on the day of organization and structure and wisdom. And today we have a Saturn rising person. This is the man, David Alexander English. He is the mastermind philanthropist of the cosmic weather. So today's show is brought to you by David. Other than that, what do we got? We got moon opposite Jupiter later on tonight, about 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And the moon is coming into opposition with Jupiter. So we got Moon, emotional expression, Jupiter, inspiration, and they're all coming together going bloop, 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 bloop. So expect the unexpected tonight. Just don't overindulge. You know, Jupiter likes to go off the deep end. I'm Jupiter, so I can talk about it that way. But the Jupiter expression is to expand, to explore, to have confidence, but sometimes it shadows overconfidence. That's its setback. You gotta watch out for that overconfidence. But in general, it's a very happy time. Woohoo! And right around 8:21 Eastern Standard Time, subtract 3 hours if you're on the West Coast, is another Saturn hour. So Saturn day, Saturn hour. You got 3 Saturn hours in a day on Saturn day. And so I call those the power hours because they're the hour that's attuned to the day. And so you really want to make the most of those hours. Myself, I'm attuned to the Jupiter hours, which comes right after the Saturn hour, because I feel I have my most inspirational moments then, you know. And so today at the gym, I'm going to have me a Jupiter hour. So let's see, what else is going on in the cosmic weather? Aspects, we got the main thing. We still got Saturn making its sesquiquadrate. It's a technical term. It's a big word. I call it the gibbous phase to Uranus, you know. So you got, basically, here's the deal. See, we got this situation right here. Uranus is down here. Oh, move our moon. So we're in Aries. Uranus is over here in a water sign, making a a sesquiquadrate, which is an angle of 135 degrees, to Saturn up here. And Saturn up here is symbolizes the structuring our emotional fields, our homes, our roots, our families in Cancer. Uranus is in Pisces. Virtual technology comes to mind, you know. Uranus is intuition. Pisces is imagination. And so they're all flowing together, but this is not a flowing together angle. This is an angle of conflict and tension, asking us to demonstrate mastery in the face of adversity and chaos. And so how can we bridge Saturn, the tradition, the past, with Uranus, the future? So right now it's a very tense angle in the sky. So we'll check back with that and keep going here. But that's the cosmic weather for today. Signing out, this is Kelly Lee Phipps. And that's a wrap! Woohoo! Ah!